Leon versus Belal, UFC 304. Who do you think is going to win that?
Who I think is going to win, I think it's going to be Leon. I ain't going to lie. But I think Belal is going to put up a good enough fight where, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be debatable. Belal, I trained with him before. I actually trained with him out in Chicago. Yet again, you know what I'm saying, just getting that work in. Because before I fought Vicente Luque, you know, I wanted to get a little tap into, you know what I mean, Vicente Luque's mentality. So I went to Belal and just tried to see what was the switch, you know what I mean? Because he lost the first time, but he beat him the second time. So I was trying to figure out, you know, what changed in that fight, you know. He got some good jewels and some gems from Belal and shit like that, but I just realized this motherfucker work hard. Every day that motherfucker train, you know. He's not the most talented, not the most gifted, but very, very intelligent, man, and knows how he wants to fight and knows how he want to, you know, go through the fight. Yeah.
No question.
I like the way, and Luke's talked about that before, just kind of going with what your game plan is and sticking to it. And I know you have a really good strategy and outlook on how you take fights. Do you go into a fight with an exact game plan, or you kind of just freestyle?
It all depends on what you leaving open, right? Because yet again, some guys can change it up, some guys can be different. So I kind of keep multiple things in place, you know. With Vicente Luque, you know, I didn't know whether he was gonna come like the original Luque, the killer, right, the assassin, you know, or was he gonna be hesitant like he was in the RDA fight, you know? So I knew that I had to prepare for both versions, but either way, I was gonna be ready, you know. So I gotta always keep multiple plans on me, not just one.
Yeah, I like that. That makes sense.
Man, I'm still thinking about what this motherfucker said. Somebody in fucking Bellator went and told all the fighters don't fucking about. I'm trying to think of who.
I ain't gonna lie,
you
man,
know,
that broke my heart, man.
bro.
That's
how. Hey,
so upset about
George took a picture with me. You know what I'm saying? George who? George said, GSP, GSP was down there.
You know what? That sounds like some shit. Something my manager would do, like the one from the UK. That sounds like some shit that he would fucking do.
So that's why a lot of those Bellator guys are upset at you, huh?
Man, bro, I'm gonna tell you
exactly the reason.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. One time we had to do a photo shoot for Bellator. I can't remember if it was New York or LA, but I think it was New York. And they had all the fighters and stuff there. And my time I had to come in. Everybody was acting like I could feel people's energy. Everybody acting weird towards me when I came there, and they were like, "Oh, Rampage, we don't have a room for you, so we're just gonna put you all the way upstairs." And you know, I'm from Memphis, and you know, my high school mascot was like Raul of Pharaohs. So they thought, I kind of felt like thought they were doing me a disservice by giving me this room. Everybody else had like nice rooms with toilets and stuff. They put me upstairs, and it's all like pyramid shit and Pharaoh and Egyptian shit. I'm like, oh, I love that shit because you know I'm from Memphis. I kind of think I'm reincarnated, you know, Egyptian and shit.
Yeah, same here. That's why you know if I took the new man.
Yeah. I feel like that. You know, I feel like that. And so I was happy. Like, oh man, this means something. But everybody's energy was off. Like people was like kind of like standoffish to me. And I wondered if my manager went there and said the same shit again.
You probably did.
Bro, I never tell people that. I'm not that way. I'm not that guy. I don't give a fuck if people want to take pictures and shit with me. Like fighters, like we all Conrads.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I wouldn't even do it to if I'm going to like a fucking anywhere where fans gonna be. I would never say that shit. You know, but I'd be happy if fans didn't ask me for a picture because I don't like taking pictures. As long as they don't show it to me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they don't show it to you.
Yeah, as long as I don't like to look at my own pictures. That's why I don't watch these podcasts. I don't like to watch myself.
Why you think that is?
If I'm being because I grew up real ugly.
Oh, okay.
My family used to always make fun of me, call me ugly and shit growing up.
Okay.
So like if you go to my house and you see pictures of all my, why you laughing at me, bro?
I ain't laughing,
man. I saw you laughing.
I'm just, you know.
I'm being vulnerable.
Let's
I'm being
go
honest.
deep, and then he starts laughing at you. That's crazy.
That's kind of rude, bro.
That's the craziest thing. And you a mental ninja. He really trying to break you down right now for not taking the photo.
If you go to my house,
payback.
you see pictures of all my siblings and shit. You barely see pictures of me. I never like take pictures as a kid.
There's no photos of you because you don't like taking photos. Like
because I was ugly as fuck. Yeah.
No,
I never like taking pictures. So remember when I said I didn't start fighting to be famous?
Yeah.
So when I started fighting, you know, people weren't asking for pictures. They would ask for autographs.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that.
Uh-huh.
And then motherfuckers started asking for pictures and they taking selfies. And I gotta look at myself. I'm like, fuck. I'm you know, you are based off your childhood, right? You are what you I have a lot of childhood trauma. That's why I don't trust women. That's why I never been in love, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I am a product of my childhood. That's why I joke around and stuff all the time. And I'm a product, you know, I'm still a kid, and I still remember that shit.
Fortnite.
So I would never do that shit. I would never do that shit to people, and I would never tell like a kid, you know, you can't have a picture because a professional person told me as a kid, no, I couldn't have a picture, and I would never do that shit.